Hey, my cannonballs, we're back for a short, quick second, just for a short, quick second. You guys, I love having good talks with friends, and I'm glad that I'm able to have good talks with friends. And, I was having a good talk with a friend of mine, and, we have deep talks, deep talks. Um, I wasn't even expecting it, you know, because I just got the shower. And, yeah, I had just got the shower and just decided to come on the porch and just really enjoy some air, really get some air. And they pulled up, and we just had a conversation. And you know, they expressed that to me that people may perceive me in different type of lights, and the light that person said, I didn't, I ain't gonna lie to you, it didn't offend me at all. I'm not offended at all. Not offended at all. I like people to keep it real with me. Keep it real. You know, if you don't, then I question you. What's your real intentions? Tell me. Because, when you tell me, I know that I won't be making those same type of decisions or mistakes again, ever again. Because I would already know what not to do by anybody that may know me personally, or you may have my number. You can always reach out and let me know. You know, because I have been recommended before, and I don't mind being told something that I should be, not well, really not doing on here. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. You guys, I am not one of the. I ain't like one of those. You can't tell me anything because I'm grown now. Tell me. I want you to let me know. Let me know so I won't continue to do something that may be offensive. You know, that ain't me. But I really do hate the fact that I have that stigma of when it comes to me, as if people are just going to just continue to do this and do that to me or whatever. You know, it's hard to say, but people are sadly mistaken. You know, they really are. And one thing I can say, I won't be trying to get on here and prove a point because look, don't let my size fool you. Look, I'm only 5'5", so therefore, look, don't let it fool you. What's up, Sharkim? How you doing? You know, look, don't let it fool you. I'm good. But at the same time, I'm not gonna prove I'm not gonna prove all of I know what I can be to the world. Either you like me or you don't. Shit, it is what it is. At the same damn time, you're not my creator. You're not the person that watches over me, protects me daily. That wakes me up. So, when it comes to people' opinions about me and how they feel about when I do whatever, really whatever I may do. What's up, Redbird? Whatever I may do, I'm still gonna do it, regardless how you feel. Because if you know what, look, this how I feel. And shit, if you didn't like me, why the hell you watch me? Don't watch me. Continue look. Continue to do what you do. But obviously, it's something about me that you like. So therefore, you are going to continue to watch, and then and then go back on your channel to report some nonsense. I would say some BS, but I'm trying to work on my cussing because I am trying to get right with the Lord. I am. I'm trying to get right, but it's hard sometimes. It is sometimes. It's hard. It is hard. Oh, because it be in me to cuss a MF. Oh, no, it be in me to cuss someone out. Just to cuss them out. Oh, get the hell out of my face. I don't want to talk to you. Get out of here. You don't matter to me. Mm-mm. And all the shit. And look, you can talk all the shit. Look, you can talk all the shit that you're talking, but just don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. That's all I ask. Don't put your hands on me, cause then I'm gonna get buck riding crazy, and I ain't trying to snap. I'm not. Look. I have made it this far from going to jail. I'm only 32 years old, so therefore, I'm trying to keep it, clean for the time being. But if I have to, you may see a mugshot. But I don't want to put that out there in the universe, because if it, if I'm tested to the point, well, really to the extent that I may have to, hey, get out of my character, I will do it to protect me. Because I'm gonna hurt. Look, I'm gonna hurt you before you even try to attempt to hurt me. I'm gonna get you where it hurts. That comes with strangers. I'm just saying that, what when it comes to any any stranger out there, any stranger. But it is what it is. All right, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, I enjoy good conversation with people that I love. I care about, and I don't mind people being honest with me, and I don't mind friends. Let me know what it is. I can go down a list. It's not that many, but I can really count on my hand on who I consider close to me, to my heart, that I love and I care about, and I don't want to never see them, you know, effed up, effed up situation, you know. But you know, I love the honesty. I love when someone can break it down to you and let you know, hey, you kind of doing something a little off, you know. Fix that. I love that. Cause if we didn't look, if we don't have people around us telling us certain things, how do we know that all what we're doing is right? Because at some point, we may have a little bit of an error when it comes to our conversation or our commentary, whatever, look, really, however you want to put it. And it's all right for someone to come out and say, "Hey, I disagree," you know. But when it's on the other side of the fence, when folks want to give me advice, or just I would say close, really close friends, I don't mind that. I don't mind you being honest with me. I don't mind that, because I don't want you sugarcoating shit with me. Don't do that with me. That turns me off, because you being fake. You ain't let me know how you really truly feel. Let me know, so I would know. hmm And people that I talk to on the phone and I text, I think we all have a clear understanding of each other. And I don't even have a name. I don't even have to go down the list and name them. They're close to my heart, and they don't, and they also will remain nameless. You know, it ain't nobody business. Whether you know this and know that, it is what it is. But at the same time, I'm not finna spill it, because it ain't your damn business. It's not. Shit, it's not. Shit, Hey, it's a respect there. It's a respect and a love there. I'm glad that I was able to, you know, have relationships with people that I never met in my life, but we have talked and communicated, text, you know, and it's a bond that it can't be broken. Cause look, I'm gonna tell you like this right now. If you see any type of shit, funny shit coming from my name, and you know how I talk, and I got your number, shit, hey, just hit me, let me know. Cause I tell you, that's a troll. That's a troll trying to start some shit. And we gotta watch out for that shit as content creators, because it's a lot of trolls out here that would love to try to start some shit with your faves. Look, let them find out that you liking somebody. They'll try to make a profile of you and your name. Uh, Drop it down in the chat, disagreeing with what disagreeing with things that the content creator is saying. You know, Look, I didn't see it happen before. I have, I have, yes indeed. But you guys, it's been real. On this note, I'm gonna get up on out of here, because right now it's time for me to take my ass to bed, because shit, right now it's time for me to get look, I got a few hours before it's time for me to get up. Get really to get back up and to handle what I gotta handle right now for the time being. So I done washed off. Shit, a nigga feel good. I had to come outside and smoke. I had to come outside and take a smoke break, even though I'm not supposed to be smoking. Ugh, I'm not. I'm just not. But look, I can't lie. That shit, hell. When you have did a little bit of some work, sometimes you need a reliever. And I don't blame any of you guys that may have to do what you got to do. Now, and I'm only saying this to the people that smoke marijuana. I ain't saying this for anybody that's outside of that smoking any other drugs out there. I don't support that. I'm against it. I'm against it. I'm against it. So, but we ain't right. Well, look, we ain't finna have a rally for all type of drugs. Hell no, it's only for marijuana purposes. That's it. Anybody that's fucking with marijuana, hey, hey, you down with me? Hell, anything outside of that, I ain't fucking with it. Mm-mm. Nah, I ain't fucking with it. Never had, never will, baby. Never had, never will, baby. I don't give a damn look. I don't give a damn how hard times get. Shit, you think I'm finna be tooting and booty and fiending and looking crazy out on the street and having a sign in a little cardboard box or sign in my hand somewhere, and then you know what? And you guys have to watch those people, because those people out there are fake, fraudulent ass individuals getting money off of the good, citizens of the city. You know, their asses are getting money. You gotta watch their asses. Yes, it ain't. A lot of them hoes don't be homeless. Them hoes are everyday working citizens. Yes, indeed, of the city. Yes, indeed. I ain't lying to you. They are. Shit, they are. They asses just want to be greedy and shit. Them asses they'll park a car down the street and then they'll walk on the corner. This shit been going on for years. For years, almost damn near a decade probably. I don't know. But yeah, yes, you were. I would say plenty of decades. Cause shit, this shit that we know and that we see of, nowadays, it's been going on for for decades, for centuries. Hoeing ain't new. It's been look. It was. Oh, I'm not gonna bring that into it, but it's been hoeing a long. It's look hoeing, selling ass to be exact. Selling ass. Selling ass. Selling ass. Been around for a long time. Selling ass. It was whores. It was whores in our belief book. We know what that is, but I ain't trying to bring that into the conversation. But it is what it is. It's the truth. I ain't putting that on you. It's the truth. But yeah, it is the truth. And you know what? I have to stop myself, because it's like, why did we, convert to talking about selling ass? That was my fault. Uh, Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I just have to be. Look, I'm just being me. I don't want to be fake on here. I just have to be me. Shit, yeah. Either you like it or not. If you look, whether you want to listen to it or not, look, you can easily scroll up or scroll down. Yeah, baby. I wouldn't know nothing about it. Well, it is what it is. And you know what? It was a situation that happened on here that I can't talk about, and I wanted to talk about it, but out of respect for a person that I consider a close friend and I love, I'm not gonna talk about it, because you know that's touchy, and yeah. But I wanted to talk about it, but it just nah. I would just say that person is with our our Lord and Savior. So yeah, R.I.P. to that person. But on the good tip, you guys have a wonderful day. Well, it's night now, but on my end, shit, in a few more hours it'll be sunrise. So you guys enjoy, and you guys enjoy the rest of of you guys' night, and I will come back later on and maybe talk with you guys later on. If not, y'all look. I will hit you when I hit you. I ain't, I'm not gonna make you guys. Well, I'm not gonna put it out as I'm gonna give you guys a live here and there. No, because at the same time, I don't have that much to talk about. Because you know what? I'm not that. Look, I am not that invested into people's lives like that. I'm only invested about the shit that I got going on my end. When it comes to anybody else, hell no, I ain't invested about what the hell you got going on. Hell no, what the fuck? Shit, that ain't my business. That's your business. Shit, I got shit on my plate that I'm trying to finish and take care of. Shit, I'm just saying. But you guys, on that note, peace. Y'all blessed and not stressed, and we will talk another time. Please.